So we're all raring to go again. In life, of course, there's so much more important than this game, and yet this game feels so important. It is crucial, imperative that the teams harbouring ambitions to go a long way come smoothly out of the blocks here, and it's all building up very nicely. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. Things already... He leaps for it! Oh, he's hit the bar! And he's there to belt it away. Oh, good steal, he just read it. Looking to play him in. And this is Perisic. Shot could be on. Haaland! And the ball's come loose here. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Can he finish? It's in!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Croatia are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Now it's Baturina. He's picked his way through. And the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Oh, beautifully shaped ball. In again. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Stanisic. Inter Milan leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Spread it left. Oh, good play on the left-hand side here. He's rising! Oh, what has happened here? Roberto Baggio. And here's Yamal. Chance! He doesn't look too happy with that.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Modric. Desai gets across and deals with it. Oh, easy pickings there. Sucic. Looking for the run. That has been cut short. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. That's a lovely, neat pass. And this is it's Inzaghi! In he goes again. And that's in. The perfect outcome to mark his 50th game. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Inter Milan are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, it's a great time for them to keep the momentum going. I don't see any need to change the approach. Keep at it with the same intensity, and soon enough, they'll get another break.
Now it's Baturina. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Vardiol. Can he spark a counter here? And they've got a throw. Sucic is herring after that one. And it's Perisic. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Baturina. And the shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! Pirlo. That is ended up in no man's land. Modric. Aims beyond the defence. Chance! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Pasalic! And he has kept it out somehow.
Pasalic actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Inter Milan looking forward to the break after some very good work in the first 45 minutes. Oh, it's come loose. Stanisic. Passes short and sharp. Knocks it out wide. Back where it came from. Yamal, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Oh, good ball! And the shot! Holland! That is brilliant! A finish right from the top draw. With fun and fury, they continue to do their thing. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Inter Milan find a position of real strength now. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, that was vital. And it's Baturina. And this is... tries a shot! Bonucci. That's the end of the first 45. Well, the mood in the two camps couldn't be more different as they go in for half-time. Elation on one side, misery on the other.
Inter absolutely dominated that half, Peter, and now it's all about game management. There's no need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Inter Milan looking like the only team in this. They lead by 3. The second half is up and running.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Oh, good take in a good area. Terrific effort! Keeper's got his work done.
Inter certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Vuskovic. Sucic. Played in. Defending of the desperate variety. Tries to get it clear. Inter Milan have the chance to go the other way. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now, can they get him away? It's a promising position. Crossed in once more. Getting up there! And it's in! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Still behind by 2. Is there a way back into this? Goes for a shot! A potential goal of the season contender, if only.
Neymar, and really shows some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
Can he get it through? Stanisic. Pasalic. Always onto this.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Now then, the ball's come loose. And smartly reclaimed. Great chance! And a neat finish. Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, so often it comes down to that quality on the final pass, and we've got it here, Peter. The defence might want to have a good look at themselves as to how they let it happen.
All of a sudden we have a game here.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Rafael Varane, numero 6. Lasciano il campo per il numero 5, il numero 23, Kaká.
Neymar being hunted in packs.
Well, there's little doubt they'll try to frustrate him and negate his teamwork. Easy to say, but not easy in practice.
That'll be a throw-in. Croatia making further changes here, and in quick succession.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Now it's Baturina. Neymar did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And he's cleared it out of harm's way.
Sostituzione per l'Inter.
Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Pirlo with the short one. Skims one. And a chance! And he's really put himself on the line here.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
It's their second corner of the game. Pirlo goes short. Now the delivery. Now the clearance is short.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Now it's Perisic. Kaká did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. And it's been played through. Shot, surely! Goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And now he has 2. Inter Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Tries the cross. That should be the goalkeeper's, and it is. And he's intervened well there. Vlasic. The final 5 minutes. Haaland. Schutalo. Budimir. And it's Modric. Not the most accurate pass. Oh, perfectly measured that. Haaland has it out wide and in space. Now it's Budimir. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Lovely ball and Pasalic! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Impressive jump. No, just not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least...
Oh, he's having a go! Well, now, oh, he's been caught napping. He whips in across. Defending of the desperate variety. He's had a fair tumble under that challenge. Well, that pass isn't the best.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
Romario, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Shutalo. And that's it. So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the post-whistle euphoria. A win achieved through... Inter Milan get ready for another crack at the big prize. Will they get the win they need to get their campaign off to a flying start, or will their bubble burst over the course of the next 90 minutes? Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, it's hard not to focus on Ousmane Dembele, a player of unbounded potential, someone who can add real width and dynamism to any team thanks to his pace and all that ability on the ball. On a good day, he can...
He's having a pop! And he was there to get a vital touch.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Beckham, and the pass is intercepted. Roberto Baggio, oh, it's come loose. No, that's been intercepted. Rice. Maldini. Bruno Fernandes.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Just eases him off the ball. Aims beyond the defence. That's good defending, very good defending. The Rossi getting this one clear. Azar. Well, that is one way to stop him. Maldini calmly anticipates. And he plays one through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Now it's Haaland. And it's Azar. Oh, good ball! Well read, and the danger is averted. Well, that's been cut out, well played. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Azar. A probing pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? That's gone all the way through to the keeper. No goals as yet. Oh, this looks sharp. Nicked it back promptly. Now it's Cruyff. Thuram gives no quarter whatsoever. Beckham.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
It's beautifully weighted. Dembele finds himself offside. The pass has gone astray. Esteglal have quite a reputation for being combative, confrontational, just in your face, Jim.
It's well rehearsed, Peter. It's testament to their excellent work ethic, really. The way they always go chasing the ball in numbers, and they can keep it up late into a game too.
Oh, great chance! Tries a shot! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
Assegnato al 29esimo minuto, numero 20.
Esteglal have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
30 minutes gone. But he has slightly undercooked that one.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
And here's Cruyff. That is a great pick out. He's picked his way through. Good challenge, excellent challenge. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. It's come to nothing. And the shot! And it's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Back where it came from. And here's Kaka. Kaka! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. The message is clear. None shall pass. Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Getting up there! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Maldini. De Rossi. Here's Cannavaro. And this is Hazard. Stood up well to him there. Thuram. Kaka. Dembele. And he's quick to return it. He's in a great position here. Pirlo. Kaka. Roberto Baggio. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, I'm looking at the body language, Peter, and it doesn't look great. It's going to be pretty hard for them to pick themselves up from here, but there's still a maybe at play. Maybe they'll thrive on the adversity.
Well, that just about sorts out the first 45 minutes, and we'll be back with the second very soon.
Signore e signori, stiamo per annunciare i numeri vincenti di oggi. Se avete un biglietto, non perdete d'occhio il maxi schermo.
So we're underway for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Now it's Bruno Fernandes. Alaba cuts it out. Bruno Fernandes. Nicely aimed pass. Lovely pass, but can he get there? It's a impressive jump. It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Cruyff can see things others simply cannot. Great ball if he can get there. Thuram. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
And Cruyff! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And with that, it is pretty much a done deal. Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
This is frightening football. He has increased defensive fear on the way to that hat-trick.
Oh, shooting chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? And it's Beckham. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. And that's a simple one for the keeper. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Oh, it's Dembele. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. And he's managed to get free. And that was very necessary. Lahm plays it in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Cannavaro is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Can he get it through? Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's in. Great chance! And somehow he kept it out.
He'll be irritated with that, Peter. He really did spring into life as he made his run.
Lascia il campo per il numero 22.
Dembele! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Inter Milan still have the cards to affect this game. Just the keeper in his way. Threatening run, but a measured piece of goalkeeping.
I just thought he showed a little too much of it to the keeper, but I think he read the situation very well.
Hazard was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. That could spell trouble. Just a quarter of an hour to play. And here's Baggio. And that's another good win of the ball. Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's had it taken off him. Varane gets across to intercept that. De Rossi gets over and intercepts. And he welcomes it in. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Esteghlal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 16.
It's a good 35 yards out,
numero
this.
23. Kaká. Lasciano il campo per il numero 3. Company. Il numero 15. Beckham.
Looks to me as though this is probably a little too far out for a shot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Mateus gets on his bike and on the move. He's found a way, and the finish! It's a goal! And they are right back within touch! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be.
Chance! And that's in! More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Oh, that's excellent composure because the keeper put as much pressure on as he could by not committing sooner.
And in a trice, the substitute has scored already.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So now the difference is 3. Chance for a shot! Mateus. That is good alertness. Bruno Fernandes. Haaland. And he's intervened well there. Cannavaro. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Schneider. Kvaratskhelia. Oh, that's fabulous. Kvaratskhelia! And that is as far as it goes. Inter Milan suffer a humiliating defeat, and if that weren't painful enough, there's all the analysis and scrutiny to come. It was a poor show all round. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking? Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Things already rolling. Philip Lahm, Jim Beglin. One of the... Rice! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
That's good running. It makes life so much easier when you have people who are willing to go beyond the defence like that.
Pacho. Mbappe. Shot, surely! Goal! Inter! And Inter go in front. The movement so precise, the finish sumptuous.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Chelsea finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Not the most accurate pass. Now it's Roberto Baggio. Mbappe unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Kane. And this is Roberto Baggio. Oh, important interception. So just a one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. Rabiot. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Oh, perfectly measured that. Shoots! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Mbappe clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Inter Milan with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Tries one from range. Just a tiny bit high.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Pacho. De Ligt. De Ligt gets over and intercepts. Rabiot. First quarter of an hour gone. Beckham. Oh, nicely intercepted.
Chelsea definitely like their pressing from the front.
It's relentless at times, Jim, isn't it? High energy, high intensity.
Standard practice nowadays, Peter. Make sure you don't give your opponents any time to think on the ball.
Hernandez. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Now it's Neymar. Neymar. It's Neymar! And that was struck with genuine force.
Nothing wrong with the idea. Inches away.
Roberto Baggio. And this is Neymar. McAllister. And it's Koundé. Pacho. Koundé. And it's Koundé. Pacho. Hernandez. And that's a dangerous ball. Oh, it's a clear foul, and the referee's got a decision to make. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident.
Well, talk about being caught between a rock and a hard place. I don't think he had much choice there, although he's paid for it.
Well, that is one way to stop him. And he cuts out the supply. Pacho. And Koundé. De Bruyne. And here's Neymar. Well read. And the danger is averted. Decent chance! Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Inter really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Cambio di giocatori.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Thuram, always played it in low. And that is expertly dealt with. Chelsea are looking to go forward now. And it's Lam. This is a promising build-up. Mbappe! It's a sweeping cross. No way through there. And the pass is intercepted. McAllister. And this is Lewandowski. Now it's Kubo. He is through here. And this is Lewandowski. He's found a way through.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision-making. OK, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that...
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, they were starting to look more and more threatening, Peter, so this comes as no surprise. The fans here are pretty fired up now.
And he's decided to go for it. That was superb goalkeeping.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Corner number 3 coming up. They've played it short. And now they can spring out of defence.
Deserved a better ball there. He's right to be disappointed.
Now it's Mbappe.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Now it's Mbappe. McAllister. The referee's awarded a free kick. Lewandowski, played out towards the right wing. Kubo ventures forward. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Any thoughts on all this so far, Jim?
Well, it sets up a very entertaining second half, Peter. Who's going to make the first move, trying to win this, and how they might find a way to sustain good pressure.
Well, they've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. The second half then, just getting going. Well, that's well seen too. And this is Neymar. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it.
Disappointing, very disappointing. He knew what he was doing, as deliberate and cynical as it comes.
It's an Inter free kick. Garnacho. It's run loose here. Lewandowski. And he was quick to react. And here's Mbappe. And this is Roberto. Oh, shooting chance! It's in!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one.
A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, look at the manager here,
He's in. There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And the lead lost no time at all.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch. Well, I don't want to be overly harsh on the defensive side of things here, Peter, but the build-up was so slick and executed with such quality, it made life just that bit too difficult for them.
It is compelling, this, utterly compelling.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Done delicately. And he welcomes it in. He's rising! Goal! Inter! And they get themselves in front! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
Threads one in. And this is Beckham. Now there's a fine ball. Baggio was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. He's in plenty of space here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Well read, nice interception. Yeah, he's fouled him there. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And it's Beckham. And he's let fly! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Mateus, foot in. Lewandowski. Mbappe is onto this. This looks promising. Now he's running away. Goes for a shot! Off the post! Oh, he's fizzed it forward.
Chelsea really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Now it's Kubo. He's got away. Nice bit of trickery. Now this could be a chance.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now. It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
McAllister. And this is Lewandowski. Neymar. Well-timed, excellent interception. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. Referee has just said play on. Lewandowski with 2 goals already to his name. Neymar. And he shoots! He's been caught on it. In he goes again. It's fallen kindly here. And it's in. And that should do it. Within sight of the finish line. And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, Peter, I know from experience there are players who always seem to know where the ball's going to end up. This isn't about luck at all, despite what people say. Just keep an eye on his movement.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Now it's Neymar. Koundé. Mbappe. Rabiot. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Oh, that's a fine interception. De Ligt cuts out the pass. Neymar, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Into a minimum of 4 minutes additional time. And this is Lewandowski. Pass somewhat off target. Clipped into space. Lewandowski is in a really good position out wide.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 10, Neymar. Numero 16, Lam. Numero 15, Beckham. Lasciano il campo per il numero 14, il numero 3, Company, il numero 17, Pirlo.
And that's it. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. So we're very much on the way now.
Well, if you're looking for a showstopper, I think we need to look no further than Kaka here, Peter. To me, it's all going to be about how much of the ball he's going to see.
So does he have a specific role?
Yeah, basically to get on it and take it to the opposition. That's what he does. And in doing that, he engages everybody around him.
Yeah, he's terrific. Zanetti. Shoots! Nearly, but not quite.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Haaland. Guti. And it's Rodrigo de Paul. Mbappe! Rice! Oh, nearly. Now it's Ronaldinho. He's had it taken off him. Now it's Haaland. That's a shade optimistic. Oh, they could be caught out here. Place it in low. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Kaka. Now it's Madueke. He has found the way through. And this is Bebeto. He's found the way through. Varane did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Well timed, excellent interception. Zanetti. Not a bad start to the game, a chance at either end already. Looking to play him in. De Paul. And it's Kaka.
That's going in strongly.
Guti threads one in. Ronaldinho is onto this. It's Ronaldinho! Goal! That is a diamond of a goal. The planning immaculate, the execution brilliant.
It's almost poetry in motion, Peter, isn't it? The way he wraps his foot round the ball so effortlessly. Amazing.
Leeds have broken through. It's 1-0.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
And the shot! Getting the flags up. Guti is always scanning the pitch for targets.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
And it's Ronaldinho. De Paul. Zanetti. Mbappe. Roberto Baggio. And he's worked it through. Haaland. Haaland! Oh, he's hit the bar! And there's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
He won't get any simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
So they have it all to do. Could be danger here. Oh, great chance! Oh no, what has happened here? Silvestre is looking to influence the game from out wide. Now it's Bebeto. Ronaldinho. Not much subtlety about that challenge. And he's managed to gift it back. That has been cut short. Alaba for De Paul. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Strokes it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no
chance! And the ball's come loose here. And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Leeds with the corner, there first. Intermalen are looking to go forward now. Piqué. Rice. Now it's Mbappe. And he welcomes it in. Piqué. Silvestre. And it's Ronaldinho. Kaka. Desai cuts it out. Now it's Roberto Baggio. No, that's been intercepted. And this is Bebeto.
Oh, really well played.
Always goal side. Real chance! He's done very well to get to that.
Bebeto really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Leeds have their second corner now. And he's taking no chances there. Zanetti knocks it into space. And now they can spring out of defence.
Ci saranno 3 minuti di recupero.
Thuram calmly anticipates. Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Kaka. Tries to pass it through. That ball looks a good one. And he's there to get it away. That's a throw. Lovely pass, but can he get there? In it comes. Guti. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And that brings the first half to a close. Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Intermalen are level pegging at half-time then, and it's a finely balanced game. 1-1 the score. And that's the second half started. Now it's Madueke. De Paul. Bebeto. And this is Ronaldinho. It's Ronaldinho! They've scored!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game, but that sort of dynamism is another attribute he's blessed with, and it's revealed on a regular basis too. Superb.
Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, give me this every week. The technical ability was superb, and you can see he meant every bit of this.
Takes a shot! Oh, he's been caught napping. Kaka.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Now it's Madueke. Madueke will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And it's Kaka. Oh, some tackle that. Inter Milan needed that. They really needed it.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Kaka. And once more, he proves rigid and robust. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. He's picked his way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way.
Tries a shot! De Paul.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
They're coming again and again.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Now it's Kaka, and it's lofted through here. Guti spots it and intercepts. Now it's Bebeto. And the ball's gone astray. Looking for options for movement. Drills, great chance! It's in! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
They've seen the light, and the opposition have been left in the dark.
Rafael Varane proves too strong, too smart, and that could set him on his way. Inter Milan are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. Varane does really well to win the ball there. Desai gets across to intercept that. 75 minutes played. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. Now it's Kaka. He's in a great position here. And this is Roberto Baggio. Baggio showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 23, Kaka.
Piqué.
Numero 17, Pirlo.
Kaka is a player who's always giving defenders headaches.
Beckham, il numero 21.
Inter Milan have now used up all but one of their substitution windows. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well read, nice interception. Kaka. De Paul. Tries to play it through, and that was asking for too much. Madueke. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup. Pinches it off him. And this is Roberto Baggio. He might be in here. He's having a shot! And it's in! With so little time left. Grandstand finish. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Inter Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now then,
Bebeto! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. And the finish! Oh, and that one's done no damage in the end.
Yeah, I think he's going to be a bit disappointed with that, Peter. You would have fancied him to at least hit the target.
Il quarto uomo indica 4 minuti di recupero.
Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. That's been cut out, well played. That's Bebeto. That looks a decent ball. And a chance! And the keeper couldn't hold it. And a neat finish. They have stolen level at the last. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
That has been drummed into him from such an early age, Peter. It almost came as second nature. He's such as the key.
So that's it. It is all over. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish.